Welcome to today's SemiRespectable Report. The awful LA Mayor Karen Bass is trying to position herself as somehow a victim now. Does this shock anyone?
But what's worrying me now is that his social media is now taking on a violent turn. And that worries me.
Meanwhile, TMZ, the outfit who fired no one who cheered Charlie Kirk's assassination on live TV, though they denied that that's what happened.
Go to have somebody look at the Fox. Trump just posted that Charlie Kirk is dead.
Was playing the weakest game of gotcha ever with Spencer Pratt.
The campaign ad certainly made it seem that you were living in that trailer. It was a high point of the commercial, but you're at the Hotel Bel Air. So kind of undo that for us.
That is where I live. That's where Karen Bass, Mayor Bass, burned down my house. That is where I will live until I have a new house. The Airstream is a temporary facility. A hotel is a temporary facility. Where my kids are in Santa Barbara right now is a temporary housing. This is where I live. This is where they burned my house down. So this semantics or the nuance of this is the consequences of their failed leadership.
Unlike Karen Bass's lies, Pratt detailed actual threats that he faces.
So this idea that anyone's like, oh, he's at a hotel. I'm at a hotel because these psychopaths are messaging me every day. They're going to kill me because Nithya Raman is calling me a fascist because I don't want people to have their kids next to drug addicts at the park or stepping in human poop when you get your matcha.
In a sane world, this would not even be a close election. Speaking of lunatic politicians, UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer, who is crazily clinging on to power despite an election blowout to his party, and also forbidding legal passport-holding citizens of other nations from entering his country because they disagree with his politics, while at the same time facilitating illegals to enter his country, ranted to a bunch of children.
I think it is a real sign of just how divisive they are, and that their politics and their policies will tear this country apart. We are a proud country where we bring people together, and we're proud of our diversity. It is who we are. It is what it is to be British.
The guy is just weird. Hey, if you want more videos like this every day, share the link, subscribe, turn on notifications, don't miss an episode, tell your friends, do it now. Speaking of idiot politicians being inappropriate with children, filthy Representative Jamie Raskin was attacking a 16-year-old student relentlessly and cutting him off nonstop, but could still not get over on this seemingly perfect youth, a real American student.
Are you aware that the Constitution of the United States does not establish a religion? It forbids the establishment of religion. Are you aware that it doesn't mention God?
So the Declaration of Independence mentions God 4 times. But what I was going to say...
Is the Declaration of Independence law?
So Declaration of Independence was declaring our independence from the tyranny of England.
Yeah.
But
the
what I was trying to finish
the governing
is that
law.
I'm not, suggesting that we need to go back to taking, tests or saying that you have to acknowledge.
Wait, do you know that
religion.
Thomas Jefferson was denounced as an infidel? Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Or the Danbury Baptists as a wall of separation?
That was a letter, not a law.
Okay, so your position is that America is a theocracy?
You didn't let me finish my original statement, and I understand you have limited time, but what I was going to say is I'm not suggesting we need to go back to anything that's in writing, but what I am saying is we need to acknowledge...
Well, I think we should go back to something in writing. I think we should go back to the First Amendment.
Oh, yes, the Constitution,
yes.
Obviously, but what I'm saying is that, how I said original colonies were requiring declaration of faith to run for office. I'm not saying we have
That's why we have a First Amendment.
What I'm saying is...
Good for you, Marco. And note how the left will relentlessly attack anyone who has any sort of non-big government opinion on absolutely anything. Take that seriously. Mondami's New York City recently allowed hostile Muslims to wreak havoc on its streets. No ramifications, of course, so there'll be more. By the way, this is Mohammed Badawi in New York City, telling everyone that he sees the USA as his enemy.
As a Muslim, my response to all of this is do your worst. I am not afraid. Continue, and Allah will replace you. Whether I see that or not is irrelevant. But I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of the U.S. government. I am not afraid of the United States Army. I am not afraid of ICE. I'm not afraid of whatever they control.
He says this from inside the United States. We tolerate and fund it. Let's end this broadcast on a nice note, shall we? Watch this very fit woman save and clean this sheep who is in a lot of danger. Very impressive female W right there. We'll see you tomorrow. That's also a W. Spread the word, please, because semi-respectable is all we have time to give.